United States of America loses to Belgium 4-1. Yay. You know, the thing that infuriates me the most is the fact that we cannot learn from our previous mistakes. You come into 2022 Qatar, we're fired up. We haven't been to a World Cup in 8 years. And in 2014, we made a run. Round of 16, lost to Belgium in penalty kicks. So we come into Qatar ready. We're ready. And we play decent group stage matches. I mean, we go 1-0, 1-2, and 0. So we didn't lose. We had 2 draws against Wales and England, fairly solid teams. I mean, Wales wasn't as good as everyone thought they were, but we ended up beating Iran, which was a solid team, and making a good round of 16 matchup against a good European team, Netherlands. This is finally the chance the United States soccer gets to prove themselves. We haven't been to a World Cup in 8 years. We just lost in those 8 years to a European team in penalty kicks and Trinidad and Tobago to get out of 2018 contention. So you're telling me that this isn't the perfect chance for the U.S. men's national team to prove themselves? And what happens? Well, immediately off rip, Matt Turner and the entire back line, including Tim Ream, which we'll get to him in a second, just do not have a clue what they're doing. We lose 3-1, get a cheap goal. I think it was Pulisic or someone in the second half. Like, it was already over. I'll pop the picture of me reacting to that game right here. Now, why do I bring this history lesson up? Because the exact same thing happened 4 years later. Now, granted, it's the round of 16, but there was a round of 32 this year, not 2022. But we go into a solid European team. It was more the back line's fault this time, including Tim Ream, coming off of one of his games of his life more recently against Bosnia. Incredible game, really just gave it his all, including Chris Richards, just the whole back line, including Berhalter at the end, gave their all after Belgium got red carded. And you're telling me you take all of that away, and you lose 4-1. Basically the same result if Lukaku hadn't gotten that cheap goal at the end. It wasn't cheap. The cheapest one, the one that we shouldn't have given up, was like the 70-minute, mistake from Matt Freese and Tim Ream. Like, in Tim Ream's defense, he had to jump up like a kangaroo to try to block that. But what are we doing here, Freeze? What are we doing? I need this back line to walk in. I mean, Pulisic, where were you this World Cup? Where were you, Pulisic? Where? Belgium, I mean, to his content, he, played decent this match, but, you got awarded a just brace. Honestly, the ref probably didn't call a lot of those tackles because Belgium should not have played a second in that game, but he did due to FIFA. And so you have the opportunity of a lifetime for in Belgium. I remember watching him 2024 Copa America. We had lost to Panama, and before we lost, Tim Weah gets the red card. Belgium, got the goal, I think. Or at least he started out the match with an offside goal. Everyone went bonkers. It was ruled offside. I remember watching Belgium play. He was promising. 2024, that was only 2 years after Qatar. And, Copa America, we were invited to play. We lost in the group stage, but, we looked half decent, except for that last game against Uruguay. That last game against Uruguay in Kansas City, that was awful. But we looked half decent, especially against Bolivia. And what do we do against Paraguay? What do we do against Bolivia? 4-0 Copa America. What do we do against Paraguay? 4-0 World Cup. Maybe it was 4-1. It was 4-1. But they're neighboring. So is Netherlands and Belgium. I don't know how we can't figure this out. Because we all know this: the fans, the federation, the team, the coach, the office. We all are looking for one goal, and that is to contend with the big tops. We got 2 big top opportunities. Netherlands 2022, 3-1. Belgium 2026, 4-1. Shout out One Knox SC. Some content coming up with them soon. Little teaser. Shout out One Knox. That was a great party on a gay street. It was actually louder than I thought it was going to be. Especially Knoxville Outlaws. We got some Knoxville Outlaws S 2013 right here. I'm older than the Outlaws of Knoxville. But yeah, it was a good performance. It was a good showing from Knoxville. Good watch party overall. Congratulations to One Knox. And I'm serious. I'm serious about that one. I don't know, like, why did the ref not let the subs on for like 5 minutes? Gave us 1 minute of added time. Now, it was 4, but 3 accounted for the hydration breaks. 1 minute of added time. 1 minute, which is 1, not enough, and 2, too little, because guess what? Lukaku scored in like the 93rd minute or something. Like, I know you gave us 4, but it's a hydration break's fault, not US. I mean, it was all US, but all right, I'm gonna leave you with this. Us, as the U.S. soccer organization, the U.S. men's national team, because the United States women's national team has figured this out. They've figured it out. The United States men's national team needs to figure this out. If I see this happen again in 2030, after Belgium lost in the round of 16, 2014, missed the World Cup, Netherlands, round of 16L, 2022, Belgium, round of 16L, 2026. The U.S. soccer organization needs to figure out how to play better against the big tops. You've got 4 years, U.S. soccer. And this was your moment. I should have said this last year. You've got 4 years. Next World Cup's going to be insane. You've got 4 years. Next World Cup isn't going to be in the U.S. It's not even going to be in North America. But you have 4 years. We need to figure out how to play against the Europe big tops. Ladies and gentlemen, a mad Russia Sports signing off from the United States of America.